Hey guys, in a previous lecture I have already told you about the object size property of a SCADA. In this lecture I am going to tell you about slider property of the SCADA. This is the $1,000,000 question in because the slider property and location property both work similar in a similar manner. Then what is the need of such two types of property in SCADA? Okay. This is a $1,000,000 questions and I am going to tell you what is the exact answer of this. In the slider, when you select the slider property of the SCADA, in such a case your movement of object from a reference point, but in case of locations there is no any reference point. This is the basic difference between slider property and location property of the SCADA. Okay, so in a SCADA there is a reference line, but in case of location there is nothing a reference lines. This is the difference between slider and location property. So please uncheck this box and select a verticals. You put here the tag name of your slider. This is the value of your movement and this is the value of your slider. You can change, you can very clearly see here there is a reference line from where you want to move, from bottom, from middle, from top. It means suppose I will go. Okay, I will going to tell you about what is the exact meaning of reference lines. I have selected what? I have selected bottoms. So when you increase your value, you can see here your object is moved 100 downward from your bottom. Your object is moved from here to 100 from your bottom. And when you select, and what is the difference of selecting the reference line? Suppose I am select top. Okay, then what will be happen in such case? Go to the runtime. You can see when you increase your value, your object is moved from where? From top. The reference line is top. When you select a bottoms, your reference line is on the bottoms. Okay, so this is the difference between slider property and location property. In slider property, once again I am telling you, in the slider property there is a reference line, but in case of location there is no any reference lines. Your object move from any point to the another points without reference line. But in case of slider there is a reference line. Your object is moved from that reference line which you have selected. Okay, so don't be confused, and you can in a similar manner you can show here when you select a slider your location property hide. It means it's so that slider property and location property can't be used together. Okay, this is the difference between only you use either slider property or location property. Both property can't be used together. Select here horizontal and let's a tag name of the object, and this is the tag name of your slider. You can change the value here. Okay, 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 okay. When you increase the value, you definitely see here your object is moved downward. If you want to move this object diagonally upward, you should change the value. Okay, to left, to right. In which direction you want to move? Right direction. You know how much you want to move in left direction? 0. Okay, so if you put 100 here and if you put 0 here, you can definitely able to see what is the consequence of the changing the value. This value is the direction of movement is changed here. Okay, so this is all about your location and slider property. In a later lecture I will tell you about the line color property, fill color property, and touch push buttons miscellaneous. Very carefully you should learn all the things. When you select slider property, your orientation and location property is disabled. If you uncheck, you clearly you can see here this is highlighted. When you check location property, orientation, and slider property, hide. When you check orientation, in such case all the properties are not work with orientation. Okay, it's so that you can't use such types of the combination of such types of property. For example, you can't use orientation and location, orientation and object size, orientation and slider. So such types of our interview questions asked generally. Okay, thanks for watching video. Have a nice day.